Khamenei slams U.S. doubts Dubai. Reuters. Millions of Iranians voted to choose a new president on Friday, urged by Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei to turn out in force to discredit suggestions by arch-foe the United States that the election would be a sham. The 50 million eligible voters had a choice between 6 candidates to replace incumbent Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. Having been vetted by Iran's electoral authorities, none has seen a challenge to the Islamic Republic's 34-year-old system of clerical rule. Polling stations closed 5 hours later than planned in the capital Tehran because of what Iranian state media reported were large queues of people waiting to cast their vote. Voting was extended by 4 hours across the rest of the country, with authorities estimating a turnout of over 70%. Final results are unlikely to be announced until Saturday. The first presidential election since a disputed 2009 contest led to months of unrest is unlikely to change rocky ties between the West and the OPEC nation of 75 million, but it may bring a softening of the antagonistic style favored by Ahmadinejad. World powers in talks with Iran over its nuclear program are looking for any signs of a recalibration of its negotiating stance after 8 years of intransigence. Voting in the capital Tehran, Khamenei called on Iranians to vote in large numbers and derided Western misgivings about the credibility of the vote. "I recently heard that someone at the U.S. National Security Council said we do not accept this election in Iran," he said. "We don't give a damn." On May 24, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry questioned the credibility of the election, criticizing the disqualification of candidates and accusing Tehran of disrupting internet access. All the remaining contenders except current chief nuclear negotiator Saeed Jalili have criticized the conduct of diplomacy that has left Iran increasingly isolated and under painful economic sanctions. Revolutionary values. After casting his vote, Jalili said, "Everyone should respect the name that comes out of the ballot boxes and the person people choose," according to ISNA news agency. Hossein, a 27-year-old voter in Tehran who belongs to the hardline Basia volunteer militia, said he would vote for Jalili, 47, Khamenei's national security advisor and a former Revolutionary Guard who lost a leg in the 1980-88 Iran-Iraq War. "He is the only one I can trust to respect the values of the revolution. He feels and cares for the needy," Hossein said. On the other end of the political spectrum, many liberal-minded Iranians backed Hassan Rouhani, the only cleric in the race. Though a moderate conservative, he has courted support from reformists by offering a more progressive policy agenda. "I am a reformist and at best he is only a moderate, but I voted for him because he is the best we have got at this point," said Sarah, who cast her vote in northern Tehran. The Guardian Council, a state body that vets all candidates, barred. The Guardian Council, a state body that vets all candidates, barred several hopefuls, notably former President Akbar Hashemi Rafsanjani, one of the Islamic Republic's founding fathers seen as sympathetic to reform, as well as Ahmadinejad's close ally Esfandiar Rahim Mashed. This narrowing of the field prompted concerns of a low turnout which the supreme leader sought to counter. "What is important is that everyone takes part," Khamenei said. "Our dear nation should come to vote with excitement and liveliness, and know that the destiny of the country is in their hands and the happiness of the country depends on them." Inflexible stance. Of 5 conservative candidates professing unwavering obedience to Khamenei, only 3 are thought to stand any chance of winning the vote, or making it through to a second-round runoff in a week's time. Nuclear negotiator Jalili, who advocates maintaining a robust, ideologically driven foreign policy, is seen as the main conservative contender. The other 2, Tehran Mayor Mohammad Bakir Kalibaf and former Foreign Minister Velayati, have pledged never to back away from pursuing Iran's nuclear program but have strongly criticized Jalili's inflexible negotiating stance. Rouhani has also defended Iran's nuclear rights but stressed the importance of working constructively with world powers to alleviate the effects of sanctions. The opposition Kalim website said Rouhani's campaign headquarters had sent a letter to the Guardian Council urging it to remove the name of Mohammad Reza Arif, a reformist candidate who dropped out this week in favor of Rouhani from ballot papers. The complaint said voting slips in some polling stations carried Arif's name and this could create confusion. With no reliable opinion polls in Iran, it is hard to gauge the public mood, let alone the extent to which Khamenei and the Revolutionary Guards exert their influence over the ballot. But indications pointed to a surge of excitement among voters. 2009 crackdown.